When you talk about hunger, I think the general definition one can give to hunger is an outburst of emotion. I call it the outburst of emotion. It's an outburst or an expression of bottled up emotion. But I would call it is a negative aspect of it. Because when you're hungry, that means if something must have happened to upset you, and I believe it can be controlled, it can be cultured, and it can be minimized. And one of the ways to curb hunger in relationship, because relationship does not only divide between you and your husband, it could be between you and friends, between you and colleagues, between you and members in the church, or wherever you find yourself in a group of people. People are bound to do something that will upset you or that will not be pleasing to you. And if you don't know how to handle some of this relationship, if you don't know how to communicate effectively to people, you might end up bottling up a lot of things. And if you don't know how to really express yourself, the only way some people know how to express when they are upset is through anger. And I believe there are better ways to express whatever you are going through apart from anger. Praise the Lord. Like I said, you can manage it. Anger is something you can manage. Anger is something you can control. And anger is something you can live. You are the kind of person, because some people, they will tell you that that's the way they were born, that their nature is, people that get easily upset, people that get easily irritated. They will tell you that no, that's the way they can only express themselves. But I believe through the power of prayer, through the art of controlling yourself, then through the art of communication, you can still curb anger and you can still keep it at peace. Especially in relationship. Because what's normally generated into anger is maybe you bottle up a lot of emotions, things that you're supposed to easily express with people, and you don't talk about it, you don't talk, you are hot, you are keeping it inside. It's like a poison. Because when somebody upsets you, you are not talking about it, and you are keeping everything inside, it will get to a stage that it will not become a poison that will kind of poison your system. And there's no way you have poison in your system and you'll be okay. When it got to a stage, it will start eating you up, and the only thing you can do is an outburst. And when you are angered or when you are angry, you say things you're not supposed to say, you do things you're not supposed to do. Some of them you might even regret your actions afterwards. So that is why it is always better to be calm anytime you are in a situation that angers you or upsets you. And like I said, one of the ways you can control or curb anger is through communication. Always learn to express your feelings at any point in time. Always learn how to express your feeling. If somebody upsets you, if you don't like what somebody is doing to you, speak up on time. Not angrily, not because some people maybe in a relation, they might just do things and they won't know that maybe they've offended you or they've wronged you in any way, or maybe what they said or their application when you talk to them. It might not be immediate if you know yourself that you're hungry. But after a while, no, you said something the other time, I'm not too happy about it. And the person might not even mean it the way, and the person will as well, I'm sorry if you're upset, I did not mean it that way, and the other the situation will be arrested. But instead of you, he said something yesterday, I was hungry, you did not say it. The next time, and just like husband and wife too in a relationship, if your spouse tends to offend you and you just keep it to yourself, you're not talking about it, you don't talk about issues that you're not happy about in the relationship, it will get to a stage you will not be able to take it. It's like you putting water or something in a bottle. After it will get filled up. So if you don't turn out what you have there, what it will overflow. And just like anger in us, you keep suppressing, you keep suppressing, you keep suppressing. After a while, there will be no room again to keep it, and that is what normally turns into outbursts of anger. And you see people beating themselves, you see husband and wife not talking to themselves, you see some even going to the extent of killing, doing no manner of things to themselves just because of anger. So one of the key things I believe is through the means of good communication.
If you like our YouTube channel, please don't forget to click on the like button and also subscribe if you want to watch more of our video.
You can also pray about it because I know some people, their low level of anger has even gone beyond somebody offending them. Some people are not just even happy about life generally, and they go about with that, with that notion. Every little thing, you come across people in the bus, you come across people on the road, even while people are driving, the way they express over little thing, people will just, there are people that go in code with all manner of things that they hang on their shoulder, and it just tends to express this thing anyhow. So you can always be calm anytime, like in the usual, like driving in Lagos especially. People will tell you can't drive in Lagos and you'll be sane. Because somebody will just tend to get you angry. And even if you really have the spirit, what you are not even supposed to say at times, you will say it. But the bottom line is, we should always be calm and at times think outside the box in anything. Don't just jump into unnecessary conclusion. Domestic violence in marriage, I would say, is not something that is good. And apart from the marriage of the people in the world, it even happens in Christian marriages. You'll even be shocked that some men and women of God in quotes are even involved in it. Domestic violence in marriage could be caught, could be still put under control, and it could be totally eradicated. A lot of people, before they go into marriage, some of them, I would say, they are not actually prepared for marriage, and some ended up in a kind of marriage that they did not prepare for. So if you find yourself in that kind of a relationship where you are involved in a marriage that I think the best thing is for them to seek help. Because any man that abuses a woman needs a psychological advice, needs somebody to really talk to the person. And mostly, like I said, what generated it to is uncontrollable anger. When you cannot control your anger, when you cannot control outbursts of emotion, how you express. So some people believe that it's by beating, that is where they can control, or that is where you can show that you are the man in the house or you are the husband of your wife. And I've even heard recently that it's not even only men that are involved in it, that even some women are even the one that is violent in the marriage. So I would advise that they should seek psychological and spiritual advice. And in a situation whereby it involves death, or it has gone to the stage of our advice, it is better they separate and look for advice on how to manage their relationship before they can move forward.
If you like our YouTube channel, please don't forget to click on the like button and also subscribe if you want to watch more.